Hey guys, Gucci here, back with another tutorial. Today I'm going to be showing off some examples of rigging and how to do weight transfers. Now, the way that I've set it up is I have two of the same busts, so the weight transfer will be a perfect weight transfer, but you won't always get that with other models. Okay, so I'll do a weight transfer first. It's relatively simple. What you need to do is, let's go down to the chest. So we have the chest rigging here. Let's assume that it didn't have any rigging, so I'll just remove all of that. Okay, so at the moment it has no rigging. It won't move with the chest bone, it won't do any of the sorts. But this one will have rigging on the chest, as you can see here. Okay, so how weight transfer works is it will take the weights from here and put it onto here. But because of the same model, it will be a perfect weight transfer. Again, it won't be the most perfect transfer of weights on all models. I'll show you why and how it works first. So what you need to do is you need to have the models overlapping each other. So you can see here. First, you need to select the rigged model. Hold down Shift, right click. Now, I am selecting the unrigged model, as you can see. So once I've Shift right clicked it, I go into weight paint, I go into weights. I have to make sure that I am on the same vertex group, being chest. Go on weights, transfer weights, and it puts it on. It's simple as that. But sometimes they won't be perfect, so there may be a bit missing off here, or this bit might be like that, or it might have too much rigging and it'll appear like that. But that's only if the busts aren't the exact same bust. Well, bust any model. Weight transfer is good for when you have models that are made from scratch and you just need to get some basic rigging on. It's not, if you can avoid using it and you don't need to use it, then don't bother using it. It's best just to do manual rigging if you only need to do small bits, which I'll go into now. Okay, so we've learned how to transfer weights. The next step is learning what each of the colours represent. Well, what the colours do. They're relatively simple. Blue means it's unrigged. It won't move with the bone. Light blue means it's partially rigged. It won't move as much with the bone. It will be quite stretchy. Green. Each color is just another another layer of attachment to the bone, if that makes sense. So it goes from blue down to red. Blue being unrigged, red being solid rig. So it will move with that bone, and it will have. It will not be affected by any other bones. It will just move with that bone perfectly. So as you can see here, if I set my arm, you can see here, arm 1. When it's rigged like it is, it'll stretch slightly. As you can see here, I'll hide this one. So it'll stretch slightly. But if I was to say solid rig it like this, it'll move much differently. As you can see, this does not move. This area here does not move as much with the it does not bend as much. It's pretty solid. That's what a solid rig does. But to be honest, rigging, you've just got to get used to it. It's very finicky, it's very specific since it works by vertices. Now, this is only a simple tutorial. If you need more explanations, I have Discord. I'm in a lot of servers. Just find me on there and just DM me and I'll help you. But I'll see you in the future in more tutorials. I hope this helped.